Welcome to the weekend market review for the week ending on the 17th February 2023. First, the disclaimer. I'm not a SEBI registered analyst or an advisor. Whatever information presented in this video is purely for educational purpose and not a recommendation to buy or sell. From this video, I've removed the sectoral analysis part as the videos were getting long and we were not able to fully cover the sectoral analysis. And in this current days, nobody has got the time to spend 30 to 40 minutes to look at these videos. Everybody wants a quick, crisp information. So I'm trying to keep the videos short. So we will look only at the market in this video. We will look at the different indices from this in this video. Look at the Nifty and other indices. First, let's look at the chart of the Nifty. Last week, we saw that the support was coming below the 200 DMA and the stock was pushed back into the last congestion zone or the sideways zone between 17,760 and 18,265. So this week also we saw more of a sideways move and the volumes had come down here, and though there was a little attempt to push it down, but immediately the buying came and pushed it back up. But this moment was more of sideways and we closed below the 50 DMA on the last day of the week. But you can see that the downside is capped here at the 17604 levels. As you can see here in this bar, it was pushed below this level and it closed at 17600 levels. And the next bar you can see it opened below this level, but it was quick and pushed down, but eventually it was pushed up and closed above the level. Here again, any attempt to push it down below that level was defeated and it is pushed back. The same here, it was a big effort to push it down to 17,350 levels, but it was again pushed back above this level, and here again it opened below the 200 DMA, again to be only pushed back to above 17,600 levels. So clearly beyond this level or below this level, the index was getting support here. So the downside seems to be capped at 17,600 levels, and we can expect the index to move sideways in this zone 17,760 to 18,265, and the maximum excursion outside this level could be, or below this level could be up to 17,600, where the downside seems to be capped here. Now quickly look at what else is supporting our assumption that the Nifty would move more of sideways. So let's look at the wave chart. The wave chart clearly indicates there is no dominating buy or sell waves here, as we can see here. In general, when the index or the stock is trending up, you would find that the buy waves are dominating the sell waves. They are much bigger compared to the sell waves, and when the stock or the index is trending down, you would find the sell waves are dominating. But when there is a sideways move, you would always find there is no dominating sell or buy waves. You can see lethargic move here. None of the waves are dominating here, and that also supports our assumption that the Nifty is likely to move in this zone between 17,760 and 18,265 for some more time. And let's quickly look at the overall market volumes. Here in this chart, I have the overall market volume, that not just the Nifty or the any other indices, but overall market volume. And I also have the buy and sell waves here. As you can see, neither the buying or selling is dominating. You can see here when too much selling happened, pushing the index down, there was a dominance of the sell volumes, and here again you can see the sell volumes, and it recovered. You can see the buy volumes dominating here. So, so you can see here there's none of the buy or the sell volumes is dominating here, though there is this intermittent buying and selling pressures, but none of them are dominating. So this also supports our assumption that the market is likely to move sideways in the coming week, and also maybe the coming month as well. Now, a quick look at how the large cap, mid cap, and the small cap indices performed against the broader market index, the NSE 500. Now, as you can see, the NSE 100 index, it was the weekly time frame, it was lagging here, as you can see from the chart. It was doing well, then it weakened, it went into an underperformance mode. And the mid cap, as you can see, was doing badly, then it started improving. Little weakness the previous week, and the last week, of course, we saw good improvement here. It turned into the positive territory. The NSE mid cap 150, the structure is very similar. The NSE small cap 100, you can see a lot of flip flop here. It was lagging, improving, then leading, then again improving, lagging, flip flop here. It is still in the negative territory here. It is not outperforming, but the Nifty or the large cap index definitely did much better compared to the overall market, except in these 3 weeks you can see that there was some weakness, and then it started improving here, but it is still in the positive territory. Now, coming to the daily time chart, so here the weakness is there in NSE 100, but the last 2 days we did see some improvement. It is going into the positive territory. The mid caps, of course, some weakening has happened in the last 2 days. Again, the similar story in the mid cap 150. The small caps took the brunt of the pressure last week here. A lot of selling was seen there. And of course, the large caps were in favor, and they did much better compared to the broader market here. So in the coming week, of course, we can expect the large cap to continue to do better, while the small caps could still continue to get the beating. And you can see some weakness continue in these mid caps, and the NSE 100 stocks could do better here in this coming week. Now, I also have detailed charts here, like for example, here the Nifty chart, the monthly performance is here, the Nifty weekly performance, you can see it was in the positive territory, weekend, and then it went to the weekend territory, and then now against leading, and the daily charts is clearly showing it has been outperforming the broader index. The charts are there. I have similar charts for the other indices also. I will not go into details up here. I will post these charts. You can download them if you are interested from the link given in the description section, and study it in detail. In order to save time, I will not go into the details of these charts, but overall we know what to expect in the coming week. The large caps to do well, continue to do well. The small caps will get beaten, and the mid caps can see some weakness, and the NSE 100 stocks to continue to do well. So this is in the summary of the performance of the various mid cap, small cap, and large cap stocks. A quick look into the price charts of the different uh, cap indices. Now I have the NSE mid cap 150 here. So you can see it is getting supported here, and it's the overall movement has been sideways, the wide range here, and it's getting supported around the 200 EMA or 200 DMA here, and the NSE mid cap also is very similar structure is there. So we can expect more of sideways move here, and the downside is seems to be capped here. We have a good support zone, and we have the NSE 100 here again. It's getting supported here. Overall movement here could be sideways. In the overall broader market, NSE 500 also, you can see the similar structure is there, and it is getting support in this region, though it is making a lower high structure here, and it is below all the moving averages here. But we have the support here. We need a good recovery from these levels to see some upper side. And the small cap, again you can see again the overall movement has been sideways here, and it is below all the moving averages here. So it indicates weakness in both the mid cap and the small cap. They are below the moving averages. We need to see some good improvements coming in to take this to higher level. But we have both cases, we have strong support below. We are now near the support area. We all like to believe that our markets are totally decoupled from the US markets. However, there are definitely some influences from the US markets on our markets. So we'll have a quick look at the US indices as well. Of course, in the medium term, our markets have been outperforming the US markets, but not only US markets, we have been outperforming most of the markets. But of late, we can see that our markets were underperforming for the most of the other markets, including the US markets. So let's have a quick look at the US indices. I have the chart of S&P 500 here. As you can see, there's a weekly chart. It was definitely moving down, making a lower high, lower low structure. And now it is finally broken out of the trend line, or in the VSA terms, what we call as a supply line. It is broken out of this line, but we have a rejection zone here between 4145 and 4325. Already we saw some rejection again the same level here. We need now it is already making higher low, higher high structure. Definitely it's a positive sign, and it may attempt to take out this level again. Once 4325 is taken out, we can see the S&P 500 moving up higher. So a quick look at the Dow Jones. Let us see. Here again the same similar structure, but of course it is broken out of the supply line, made a higher high and higher low, but now it is moving sideways. We have a rejection zone here at 34712 and 34347. Obviously, this UT bar is definitely has to be crossed in order to move higher. So this level 34712 is crucial for us. It is moving sideways and it may attempt to take out this level soon. And lastly, we'll have a look at the Nasdaq as well. Here, Nasdaq, of course, it is broken out of the supply line here, but it needs to move much higher. We have a rejection zone here. So let us see how it reacts. It is too early to see how it is going to move. It is just broken out of this supply line, and it is, of course, trying to make a higher high here. But in all these cases, one thing common is that the downside is being capped and the bottom has been reached. Looks like now we need to see some consolidation or a movement upwards. So the bottom has been reached here. That is clear from these charts. Let us quickly summarize what we observed. The market is expected to move sideways in the coming week or the near future. Hence, we have to look at stock-specific actions. The large caps are looking positive. We can see some strength in them. The mid caps generally look a little weak. Again, we have to look at stock-specific actions. The small caps may see more selling pressure. We saw a lot of weakness coming in the last week, so it may continue and we can see more selling in the small caps in the near future. I hope this video was useful to you. And in case you have some suggestions to improve, to add something or to delete something, the sections, please feel free to put a comment on the video, so we'll see how to improve this video. Thank you very much. In order to get notified for release of future review videos, do subscribe to this channel. In case you find this video useful, please do press the like button. Thank you.